Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Swarm with a pass rush, sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know that coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Grab behind the line. It's Simpson. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Scott. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the back gets the football. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And Perkins, Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags the quick throw. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Handoff running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The pass rush closing in. Catch is made down the middle. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
And looking for a big play here. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this deep and begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Scott. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter, these 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Ole Miss, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Send the back in motion. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen to be short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Uh-oh, Chris. Here we go. We have ourselves a situation. Great job by this defense. Still within a possession of this game. Get the interception. Now you've got a chance to tie this game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push, but what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble, and we're able to get him down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiley. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
He escapes the pocket. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, that was close to a disaster if that is a sack here late in this game. Quarterback does a good job of just throwing that ball away to keep them alive and give them a chance here on fourth down. Remember now, they need a touchdown. They've got to be able to convert here. Not thinking about a field goal. They're thinking about 6 points.
Their last chance here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Georgia. And 6 more points to the total.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead.
Ole Miss, 21, Georgia.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game.